what was your first reaction when you landed in India?
Oh God. So I had such a long it took me like 34 hours because I booked the cheapest ticket that I could book back then, and it was such a long journey. I think I stopped in Abu Dhabi, I believe, and then I continued to Delhi. And when I arrived to this airport with the mudras, the airport, it was like I thought there was a fire in the airport. I remember that vividly. I thought there was a fire. Um, and I was like, you know, the air was like with smoke, filled with smoke. And it was only later that I realized, oh wow, it's the smog, it's the pollution of the air. And there was this distinct smell that till this day when I arrive to Delhi, I travel back in time because it has a certain smell for me that I've come to love, and it feels so familiar now. Um, so yeah, that was my first thought, like, oh, is there a fire? My first physical impression. Yeah.
And how was it when you started going into places away from Delhi, right? Like be it Rishikesh or outskirts of Delhi. How was that feeling? You know.
Um, it was still overwhelming for me at the beginning, the first time that I went there. Just there was this sensory overload that it took me maybe 3 days to normalize it for my system. And I was in Rishikesh. That's nothing compared. It's pretty calm, or it was pretty calm. Now it has changed as well. But it was pretty calm, and we were near the forest, and it took me around 3 days, yes, to get accustomed to the horning sounds, to life happening at any hour of the day. Here in Zurich, after 8 o'clock in the evening, there is nobody on the streets. It's the shops closed. There is horning is not allowed. You can horn with the lights, but you're not really allowed to be. And so for me, I was like, wow, this is so much. By the end of my trip, and now till this day, when I hear the horning sound, I'm like, this is beautiful. I wish I could hear it more.
How has things changed? From the time you arrived in India to multiple visits to India now. If you have to look back, what is one thing that has, what are the few things that you think you have imbibed from Indian visits, like India visits?
One thing that, I mean, with every time, I feel India for me has been a place, and I haven't traveled it enough. But so far, it has really been a place that shows me where I have to purify my heart further and further, and where I can break it open even more. And with every time that I return, it's hard for me to return. I wish I could stay, and I struggle coming back, um, because for me, being there is like tasting the fruits of my meditation, tasting the fruits of my practice, and putting it into action. And in the moment that I can come back, it's time to work on the field. It's time to work on the soil that allows me to then go back to India and enjoy practicing in groups, going to the temples, just seeing life in all of its colors, life and death that are so close. And coming back is hard, but at the same time, it teaches me to, wow, how can I let go of this greediness of my heart, of wanting to taste the fruits, the sweetness of India, and staying there and just, wow, immerse myself into it? How can I have that patience, that understanding that it's something I need to earn? it's something that here, by walking here in Zurich and sharing what I have learned with humility and with as much of my devotion as I can, how can I do that here and then return as a gift to India and